Will Jay and Pamela return with Season 2 after tearful ending? The emotional rollercoaster that was Jay and Pamela left fans heartbroken and yearning for more after its season finale. The show, which quickly became a fan favorite due to its raw portrayal of love, loss, and personal growth, ended on a deeply emotional note that had viewers questioning whether the story was truly over or if there's hope for a second season. Created by an up-and-coming team of writers and producers, Jay and Pamela follows the unconventional love story between two people from vastly different worlds. Jay, a former musician battling addiction and searching for purpose, meets Pamela, a driven social worker with her own hidden scars. Their chemistry was electric, their journey complicated, and their ending, while beautiful in its realism, left many fans in tears and begging for answers. So, will Jay and Pamela return for Season 2? Season 1 concluded with a bittersweet resolution that felt both satisfying and incomplete. In the final episodes, the couple faced their biggest challenges yet: external pressures, internal demons, and the painful realization that sometimes love isn't enough to overcome every obstacle. The last scene showed them parting ways, not out of anger or betrayal, but out of mutual understanding that they needed to grow individually before they could consider growing together. Pamela moved abroad for a new job opportunity, while Jay stayed behind to rebuild his life without the distractions he'd used to avoid confronting his past. It wasn't a traditional happy ending, but it was honest, and perhaps that's what made it so hard to watch. Since the finale aired, social media has been flooded with reactions. Hashtags like "Bring Back Jay and Pamela" and "More Please" began trending within hours of the episode's release. Fans have taken to platforms like Twitter, TikTok, and Reddit to dissect every moment, theorize about potential futures, and plead with the network to greenlight a second season. Despite the outpouring of support, the creators have remained largely tight-lipped about the future of the show, at least officially. In a recent interview, the lead writer hinted that the door is never fully closed, adding fuel to the fire of speculation among fans. While no formal announcement has been made regarding Season 2, insiders suggest that talks are underway, especially given the show's strong performance in streaming numbers and critical acclaim. The decision to continue the series hinges on several factors: budget negotiations, actor availability, and most importantly, the vision the creative team has for where the characters can go next. There's also the question of how to continue the story without undermining the emotional weight of the first season's ending. One theory making the rounds online is that Season 2 might explore parallel timelines or delve into the individual journeys of Jay and Pamela as they navigate life apart. Others believe the show might fast-forward time, showing how both characters have changed and whether they might eventually find their way back to each other. Beyond the fanbase's enthusiasm, Jay and Pamela has earned praise for its nuanced storytelling, authentic dialogue, and standout performances. Critics highlighted the chemistry between the leads, calling it one of the most realistic portrayals of modern romance in recent memory. The show tackled heavy themes: mental health, recovery, racial identity, and class divides, with grace and sensitivity, earning accolades from mental health advocates and relationship counselors alike. Its soundtrack, composed by indie artists and original pieces written by the actors themselves, added another layer of emotional depth that resonated with audiences. Some scenes became instant classics, shared widely across platforms and quoted in real-life conversations about love and healing. This cultural impact cannot be ignored. Networks are increasingly aware of how passionate fanbases can influence decisions. If Jay and Pamela continues to maintain momentum through award season buzz and sustained audience engagement, the chances of a renewal skyrocket. Of course, bringing any show back for a second season comes with logistical hurdles. Scheduling conflicts with the main cast, production delays, and financial considerations all play a role. Both lead actors have upcoming film projects lined up, which could complicate timelines unless the production team adjusts accordingly. There's also the matter of maintaining the show's unique tone and authenticity. Any rushed or forced continuation could damage the legacy of Season 1. The creators know this, and fans seem to agree. If there's a Season 2, it needs to feel necessary, not just a cash grab or a response to popularity. Behind the scenes, sources say the writing team has already begun brainstorming ideas, though nothing has been finalized. One thing seems clear: the story of Jay and Pamela hasn't fully concluded in the minds of those who created them. Fan theories abound. Some believe the separation at the end of Season 1 was temporary, and that a reunion could happen in Season 2. Others think the show should remain a single-season masterpiece, preserving its emotional integrity. But the majority of fans want more, not necessarily because they expect a fairy tale ending, but because they care deeply about these characters and want to see them grow. Whether they reunite or not, viewers are eager to witness the continued evolution of two complex individuals navigating life in a world that rarely makes things easy. Many fans also expressed interest in exploring secondary characters more deeply: friends, family members, and even antagonists who played pivotal roles in shaping the central relationship. As of now, there's no official confirmation that Jay and Pamela will return for Season 2. However, the overwhelming reception, coupled with subtle hints from the creative team, suggests that the possibility remains very much alive. What made Jay and Pamela stand out was its refusal to take the easy route. It didn't promise a perfect love story, nor did it shy away from the pain that often accompanies real-life relationships. That honesty is precisely why audiences connected with it so deeply. If the show does come back, it will need to honor the complexity and realism that defined its first season. And if it doesn't, fans will always have those 9 beautifully crafted episodes that reminded us all of the beauty and heartbreak that comes with loving someone unconditionally. Jay and Pamela Season 2. Has TLC renewed it already? Release date and everything to know. TLC's hit docuseries Jay and Pamela has captivated audiences since its debut, offering a rare glimpse into the lives of Jay Backer and his wife Pamela. The show follows the couple as they navigate life in the spotlight while managing their ministry, personal struggles, and family dynamics. With Season 1 ending on a high note, fans are eager to know whether the show has been renewed for a second season. In this article, we'll explore everything you need to know about Jay and Pamela Season 2, including renewal status, release date expectations, behind-the-scenes details, and what fans can look forward to next. Jay and Pamela, which premiered on TLC in 2023, is a docuseries that centers around the lives of Jay Backer and his wife Pamela. Jay is the son of televangelists Jim and Tammy Faye Backer, who were once prominent figures in American Christian media during the 1980s before their fall from grace due to financial scandals. Unlike his parents' more traditional megachurch approach, Jay has carved out a unique niche in modern Christianity by advocating for inclusivity, social justice, and progressive theology. He co-founded Revolution Church in Atlanta with his wife, Pamela, where they focus on outreach to marginalized communities, including LGBTQ+ individuals, the homeless, and recovering addicts. The series offers an intimate portrait of the couple's daily lives, balancing ministry work, parenting, and personal growth, while also addressing the complexities of being raised in a controversial religious dynasty. Their raw honesty, emotional depth, and commitment to service have resonated with viewers across the country. As of now, April 2025, TLC has not officially announced a renewal for Jay and Pamela Season 2, but there are strong indications that the show will return. The first season was met with positive reviews and solid ratings. According to Nielsen data, Jay and Pamela consistently ranked among the top nonfiction shows on TLC during its initial run. The network typically takes several months after a season concludes to evaluate performance metrics, audience engagement, and production logistics before making a formal decision. Insiders close to the production have hinted that talks regarding a second season are already underway. Additionally, both Jay and Pamela have teased future content on their social media platforms, suggesting that filming may resume later in 2025. While nothing is set in stone yet, fans should remain optimistic, especially considering how well the first season performed and the growing interest in faith-based reality programming. Season 1 followed the backers through a year of highs and lows. Viewers saw them dealing with the aftermath of Hurricane Idalia, which impacted their community and forced the church to mobilize emergency relief efforts. There were also deeply personal moments, including Jay opening up about his past struggles with addiction and Pamela discussing the challenges of raising 2 children while maintaining a demanding public ministry. Other key storylines included church outreach projects, the backers' involvement in feeding programs, housing initiatives, and youth mentorship, family dynamics, Jay's complex relationship with his mother, Tammy Faye, who passed away in 2021, and how he balances his own beliefs against his family legacy. Personal growth. Both Jay and Pamela shared candid reflections on marriage, mental health, and spiritual evolution. Public appearances. Highlights from speaking engagements, book tours, and media interviews that showcased their evolving message of love and inclusion. The season ended with a powerful episode focused on the couple's New Year's Eve service, symbolizing hope and renewal for their congregation and themselves. If Jay and Pamela is officially renewed for Season 2, it would likely follow a similar timeline to Season 1. Filming typically begins a few months after the greenlight, with post-production taking several months afterward. Assuming a renewal announcement in mid-2025, filming could start in late summer or early fall. Based on this estimate, Season 2 could premiere sometime in early to mid-2026, possibly aligning with the new year or spring programming schedule.